Today, we dey get the opportunity for can talk again about the cabinet reshuffle. Because Samuel Wise Bangura of AYV get a conversation with the Minister of Information, Mohamed Swaray. Yes, if you be get opportunity for watch AYV on Sunday, you go find out the conversation be did and again the conversation come up again today. Well, I don't know if waiting you be make up of this cabinet reshuffling, if you get any change of mind after listening repeatedly the reasons them and benefits them way them promise we say it go bring calm. Few questions can be asked about the movement of the Minister of Basic Education back to labor and a minister way they feel saying a recycling then be fire and force. But now they bring and come back. Well, make we see waiting Usman Tholi make up of the interview. Yes, Usman Tholi, you get a platform, sir.
Okay, first of all, I just want to thank the Minister of Information and Communication, we na Raman Swaray, with his sugar-coated vibes them. The man we actually sabi sweetening things, and it make like things that we actually get some fact. It make like saying you get some fact, so it's in this sugar coated, and most of the thing them way you don't discuss this interview. I think it's a thing that way we been on the lane at table now for a very long time. We don't discuss over and over. We not a politicians, so we free for look at both the advantages and disadvantages of the Reshuffle. So now that I will come to today, I will look at both the advantages and disadvantages of the Reshuffle program. First of all, I don't say they put boku thing on a table, but I know we will go through all of them. I will just take some of the most sensitive ones them and I'll dissect them by looking at both the advantages and the disadvantages. So let's start with the new ministries then, or the two new deputies them where they create now the Ministry of Finance. I think, to me, an officer is essential. Although in they try for defend that action day by saying that one of them go there in charge of the expenditure control, whereas the other one go there in charge of the revenue control. In other words, those two functions are very busy functions then, so therefore operate them differently. But I mean by two separate individuals or deputies. But the question is two things then are part of one. Then they will stop them for collaborate. They will stop them for work as a team. This is a team of ministers then, not only one grand day. You get other people that way they work in the ministry. There is nothing way will stop them for work together. These are all defensive words, and they use defensive mechanism for just feel say people don't know what they do. Their ministry are, let me be honest, the people are already work like that ministry are all they work in collaboration. Yeah? There is no need for work separately. They all they work under the same roof. So as we say, they will still work, separately in consultation to each other. So the point of making two deputies, to me, actually plausible, make much sense to me. Well, what is concerned more to we the citizens in terms of the wage bill? I think
make a holiday quick before you go to the wage bill, since you did talk about the creation of the new ministry. So you think there is any downplay on the wage bill concerning the environmental ministry now they don't create? Because like whenever that question they come on, then they say, oh, permanent secretary, then for just choose one permanent secretary, we go candy. Then it's like even it's not a burden on the wage bill because like sort of downplay, like it's not even necessary where people then they bring and come up.
Well, to be honest with you, don't forget these politicians always stay for defend the policy system. But it's up to we to dive and critically analyze these issues. According to him, by his own explanation, he say environmental issues don't become very serious. So consequently, I make them decide for create a new ministry, right? And by his own words, he say now the ministry, we are the environmental ministry, it need a representation at the cabinet. Yeah, it need, because the EPA, we now part of the environmental issues. They say they're not the present na the ministry. But what he forgets to realize is that we get other bodies then where the all day now the cabinet when they perform very well. Yeah. So that's the corporate department. Yeah. Other department and they don't they the ministry, but when you look at the performance, then they do very well. So to me, I don't say it's absolutely necessary at this critical point in time to create a Ministry of Environment. We don't say environmental issues are everywhere. And by their own argument, they say Sierra Leone is the third most vulnerable country in terms of environmental issues. But we already have an agency where they deal with that. And apart from that, we also get a ministry, when the Ministry of Lands and Environmental, where they're responsible for that. If at all, when they go to the extent for do that, I think that we don't find a way for harmonize the EPA and that ministry so that we will able to get efficiency. We there after efficient delivery. So, and then considering the situation where they right now, I feel say it's difficult for we at this point in time because we all, we know say we get problems with the economy, so bloating the wage bill, I think so not to a solution to the problem. But having said that, one thing again when we talk about, we talk about the new recruitment. We get about 9,000 new recruitment. Yeah, we talk about I think 5,000 teachers, 3,000 nurses, and 1,000 police officers. So it makes me 9,000. Okay. In economics, actually, we look always to talk about these things. We know the government sometimes they provide jobs. Yeah, but sometimes this measure, depending on existing situation, it can be counterproductive. What in the argument is, government companies is best for left the creation of jobs in the hands of the private sector, because the private sector is more effective in creating jobs. Jobs them where it's sustainable, jobs them where they bring an increase in economic activity. In economics, what do you mean by increase in economic activity? That is to say, they push the aggregate demand up. Don't forget, these jobs that were in the create, what make us say it counterproductive in the sense that sometimes it put pressure on the wage bill. Yeah? So the best bit for a government is to encourage credit enabling environment for the private sector for thrive so that they will create the jobs. And how do they do this? And I think they talk about that in the bill. Yeah? And I commend them on that. Then talk say then go grow the private sector by reducing taxes. Yes, that's in line. I think they say they reduce taxes. I think I don't know whether from 30% to 25%. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that they in line. Yeah. Secondly, credit facility. Yeah. The one way again we create jobs because we create credit facility, especially for the private sector. Yeah. Then they able to invest, then employ people and who can work. Yeah. Those are the ways we would expect the government to create jobs. Yeah. Although these jobs, I know we'll criticize them to a very large extent because definitely we need teachers then, we need the police, we need nurses then. And some of these nurses, don't forget, they don't recruit them for a very long time, they're not being given PIN code. So this is an opportunity for let it allow them to prepare for begin practice. But that is not the issue. The issue we'll get concerned with now this creation of new ministries. For example, I'll take the case of the Turkish embassy. Yeah? Some schools of thought argue that in this modern age, we not even need a lot of embassies because the world is becoming a global village. And I think I've been saying this before. Right? When you think about it, with the modern use of technology, yeah, communication will become very easy. Yeah. Very easy now. You fly from one place to the other. You don't need for create a ministry, a special ministry where you get think about the operational cost, you get for face salary. Sometimes in an embassy, you need about 10, 15 people for man the embassy. That's all expenditure, pressure at the wage bill. So as far as I'm concerned, if we say the creation of embassy, I'm not saying necessary, especially the existing economic circumstance. Yeah. Although they argue in the case of the Turkish embassy, they say due to the new bilateral relationship in terms of, recently they signed agricultural project for $375 million with the Turkish, one Turkish farm, you can invest in Salo. You will get a Turkish ship where it provide light for we. Maybe they will argue, say, one maintain that good relationship. But to me, I also say the Turkish, I think just a waste of resources. We don't need an embassy at this difficult and trying times. Yeah. And the important thing we take from this whole interaction is this. We don't talk into this platform. I not just want to go deep into it. Yeah?
Okay, before the surface, make I just read what Judge Kamara saying on Facebook.
Okay.
He say make we think outside the box small. He said the creation of the environmental ministry, he said, was never about the environment per se. He say it is done so that they can get funding from the world's biggest environmental endowment. So it is a business decision. What do you take on that, sir?
Well, to be honest, that is an assumption, but it's a good one. Because don't forget, the world today, environmental issue, don't become a very big thing in the globe. We all know that. And as recently as in Britain here, we see a lot of demonstrations that take place all over the world. Yeah? For these environmental issues. And I think, say, maybe, as George Kamara said, we can argue, say, they want to attract funds because being that the world don't take the environmental issues seriously. So by setting up a special ministry, yeah, that will help to attract international funds. However, if you want to look at that today, it can counter-argue. Say, we already get an existing department or agency with our EPA. Yeah? So why not we use that department for also attract international funding? One can argue that way. So it's an argument, yeah, because we are all just assuming here, yeah, but you get some fact because environmental issue is now becoming very sensitive at the global stage. So everybody, they play their own card, especially third world countries or developing countries, to attract funding. For let them listen, then they take environmental issues very seriously. It could be an economic strategy, I can say. Yeah? But moving forward, one of the things the way I can always say, the way I see the whole economy, salon economy, there is no quick fix. I can always talk on. Yeah? Because the only discouraging thing is this government, those that when they plan for the economy, you always get to think about the risks ahead. There are risks. Yeah? This government come thinking that it is all gloomy in terms of, especially in the mining sector, but they can trigger something where it be say, the mining sector will have a problem. Yeah? This is why if this agricultural sector, the tourism sector been there, then it will cushion the effect, the adverse effect will happen now the mining sector. But because this diversification, it comes very late, so NAMIC, as you always say, there is no quick fix. For me, the bread and butter issue, I predict it could last for more than a year. If you read the budget, you go through the budget. I don't want to quote some of the budget, some of the statements and they will come on at the budget. Because me and you and every listener know said immediate. The why the bread and butter issue is connected. But the main issue here is the prices. Inflation. Now, the main issue. Yeah, the removal of the subsidy, fuel subsidy, it causes pressure. We don't talk about all this. So let's not go into that much. Let's just go back into other issues the way the minister talk about. He talk about the appointment of the agricultural minister, when Dr. Dennis Van Dee. Well, these are the mistakes and this way former President H.E. Anasbo Kuman be make. And I think the mistakes and this again where Mother Build on begin make. Dr. Dennis Van Dee, if we can quite remember, I think he was relieved of his duty as press secretary now the presidency office, if I'm not mistaken. This man, he don't and come back as Minister of Agriculture. Hey, what thing they try for tell you? He want to totally say people they were competent for handle that ministry. In fact, it's not about competency. It's about records. If you don't begin fire and hire the same person, they set a good precedent. As simple as that. Yeah? It creates incentive for other people tomorrow, although in Swaray argue, Raman Swaray argue, say this man, the relief where they relief from in duty, it's not on the basis of misconduct. But that's not the issue. And if I were to ask her, what to make a relief this man of his duty, say, we'll talk. That's not what we're interested in. The fact that this man, that they don't dismiss him, that sends a signal to other employees them say this government is no nonsense government. Yeah, we all been praised the president for that actually for send a clear signal. Say this government is no nonsense government. But if you don't begin fire, then you bring a mandate back. We're not interested what this man do or what he not do. But for the fact that you don't bring and come back to you don't get another employment, I think we're worried. Now here things they begin. And this now one of the things them where they bring the downfall of the previous administration. They don't begin this. Yeah? You not even give it a reason why this man is firearm. So why are we the public supposed to know? Yeah? Then they use tax to pay this man. If a firearm, if you know the reason why this man was fired, one know if not corruption make them firearm or what did the man do? Why if the client say, we'll give you reasons? You know, Minister of Information and Communication. We rely on you to a very large extent for giving information, because you are the government spokesman, per se. So again, that's, I feel say, is disturbing and actually it discourages we, the taxpayers then. But overall, to be honest, there are some good things about the Reshuffle, yeah, and there are good things about the project. The consequences, we will see them now, but if they continue and they implement the issues here, yeah, as I say, I always say the priority was the problem. They're not being prioritized that. But however, that is not to say they not will achieve the objectives. But it will take time for that to happen. But then therefore be aware of the time lag. Then all left this thing for too long. People then they become impatient. Yeah? So we don't want that for that to happen. We want people then, especially voters, they want quick actions. And 1.5 years is a long time in politics. It's a long time in politics. People then will begin to lost patience. We don't see, across the world, the globe, people then they demonstrate. People then will lost patience, call for mass demonstration. When people are really desperate for demonstrate, no government will able to stop them. Trust me. We just exercise patience, we'll wait, we'll see what will happen. Because there are a lot of promises on the floor. So we urge the government for begin make sure, say, especially in the agricultural sectors, yeah, where they don't put a lot of things in place. Yeah, and at least in the next 1 year, we'll begin to see some of them policies here, then begin implement them and then begin giving results. Yeah, especially talk about a lot of jobs that we will create. Apart from those 9,000 jobs where they come out from the public sector. Yeah, these other jobs, when are direct for investment and the private sectors, when they talk about the agricultural sector, one year, now the most important one, because those are the places, those are the sectors we expect to see jobs that are sustainable, jobs where we create increase in economic activity, yeah, where we shift the aggregate demand up, yeah, and when increased economic activities, they bring about growth, yeah, a sustainable economic growth. Now the private sector, now they will want to see growth. Kudos to them, because I think we don't call about the reduction of taxes. I think they're not in the right direction. They don't reduce taxes then. So they encourage investors then, private investors. Yeah? It's unfortunate because one of the areas again when we don't look at interest rates. But in Sierra Leone, the lending, yeah, bank lending is low. Secondly, I will able to stimulate the economy through interest rates, well, mortgages them. We don't get better mortgages. We don't get better lending power. The banks are not lending well. Yeah? So the only option here, yeah, reduce taxes. I'm making my own recommendations. Continue to diversify the economy. And we get a very sober-minded tourism minister where they go all around the globe. I think, say, yesterday or the day before, I've been listening to the First Lady. I think in award and London as one of the best, exactly, as one of the best tourist minister. So they continue. He's doing a good job. Now, one of those people that we admire this particular government, together with the Senate, and I think there's another one there. We do extremely well. So let them keep up the good job, But we say light now the end of the tunnel, but the question is time. Anything what they do is about time. If you plan yourself, you therefore be conscious of the time. That is all what we are saying here. But a lot of plans on the way, but it's about the timeline. So these are the putting on the table. I will give chance to other contributors, other callers, but let them help me to disseminate this information and critically analyze them. Thank you very much at AAA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Usman Tholi. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, that's Nabi Usman Tholi. He don't come pick na table. Some of the things them the Minister of Information, he talk about the cabinet reshuffle. This cabinet reshuffle, I don't think say we go distance from waiting we be do yesterday. We in at the budget, I don't think say we go distance there all too. But however, enabling environment, private sector. I don't know if you can agree with me, but if you check good, if not for light, industrial light, and water, and the road network, I think say Sierra Leone na place where we for be able for tap into big manufacturing industries them. But one thing we make, even we not able for see road on the other side, now because even the diamond, the bauxite, the gold, the fish, all when they take from we not able to process them inside we country. Let's just take fish, sardine. We're not able to get anything in the inside we country. But you go say again, we need industrial light. Because it's for the manpower, we get manpower. We get the manpower. Remember the term where African minerals them be there. Most young people were not in the city. So man a weekend they come on a day off. Now they come 2-3 days, you don't go back. They want to work. So if the mining sector don't fail what are the thing the way would they do? What are the thing them? What are the things that we will put in place for make we able get that enabling environment for private sector? Forget the enabling environment for private sector. Most of you they go salon. Yes, na vacation, na holiday, call out with you and call them. But you not just the jump so you go. You get for prepare yourself. Waiting do because of which you go meet today. So man go buy generator. Waiting do because of blackout. So man no side and day, lights day, but even the appliances wouldn't get lights not able for move them. So how we go get this kind industry. Yes, we know say the president we don't go turn dirty for that flour mill, that bakery. And definitely we want to see that happen at the country. But the kind machine and lights within the use, we don't want to make it come on at the car power ship. So, yes, we know say the South, the one within the work on now, the grid within the work on, everything complete, maybe yana go be a good ground for people them for go. Like when industries then they come, one way need more power, then get side for goodie. Then get land for go build and structures them, and then get the kind light, the kind power, the kind electricity where they need. But as it is right now, the enabling environment, because this is the word where people mostly would only talk to build the private sector. Even inside the budget, you hear and say, oh, then go lower tax, this and that. All those are fine. But that environment, that light, that water, where the person need. Because if you talk to them, oh, King Gombo say, yes, the calls them expensive, the calls say expensive. Then go tell you, say, all them mass them, all them poles them, where they around at the country. Now generator then they use. And look the cost of fuel. So if na fuel then they use, at the end of the day, they get for pull that fuel money. They get for pull the fuel money. So how can we create this enabling environment in Sierra Leone? Without having the basic, without having something for the industries them. We then go come and see say yes, they have the manpower. But waiting again, we go get for sure. For make person one for invest in Sierra Leone. You go for go invest with something we get for do with light. Then you get for KB big, whatever kind of generator or system for generating. Oh, some man go say, oh no, just go solar. But solar is not cheap either. That enabling environment, now we want to make the government think about. Not only for the citizens them now, but now for the industries them, we go on for can tap into the manpower we get. Because we do have it. We get her. But this one, yes, someone go say, oh, well, make them privatize EDSA or whatever. Waiting don't come up with all the names things if we don't change and all the arm and leg them way, NPA to EDSA to waiting don't come out. Because as at now, you they pay before you get the light. So they don't owe you money. Then you still lip a blackout. They have your money. You've paid already. Now prepaid. Imagine that too. Not of us saying that then they give you 7 and trust. Then at the end of the day, they can't give you bill, you go pay. No. Now you they go pay. But you still lip a blackout. So why if you owe me money, then you not give me light. And you promise for give me light. These are all the things we they point out for make an enabling environment for business for Strive na Salon. The internet with the salon is not even cheap for us. I'm not talking about 425 because all the network then get a 1,000 code. Those are not what I'm talking about. Then we'll charge you for internet and salon 2 million leons for months. Then get up to $400 for month for internet too. I know what I'm talking because what they do, it gets for do with internet. All the videos that you can see with the post for watch, this and that. You don't even want to know how much it cost us. We're not talking about the equipment, just for get them videos then gig then they need to create the enabling environment for business then for Strive na Salon. And now they say for go digital in Sierra Leone. We want to go digital. But internet is not cheap. I'm not talking about Facebook internet. I'm not talking about Facebook and WhatsApp internet. But when you really want to do something on the internet, it's going to cost you money in Sierra Leone. So how you want the business that we already don't set up in a salon for go digital? That's why when somebody or a company or an individual launch website, he thinks say he don't arrive. He gets an app, he thinks say that's the best thing that has ever waiting do. Waiting do. Then at the end of the day, for top it all off, waiting na the labor law we dey for guide them people them we go work. Because it's not all about just talking, say, having the enabling environment, we go create, make private sector then come. But how prepared are we? How prepared are we? Because if we are not prepared, na talk no more and right now go the right time. But the truth, the reality, the actuality, you call them how you call them on the ground, differs from waiting in a paper. So if you expect a small business for go digital, you just want to tap into the environment of the digital world and all those things, how much you go to pay? How much you go make first? How much? Make her open the phone line. Emmanuel Mendy na Facebook he say one of the worst ministry in Sierra Leone na labor. Well, inside this reshuffle, we don't really promises they say the person will go there back, the person will go there now, be done the day before. So if we they say na the worst, wetin he been do where he be did it? Even though the minister of information tell we say na he help for bring this, na he help for bring the laws them, the labor law, the this, the that, and the what not. But to date, we still they say that ministry they not able for take care. So wetin are the thing the way he not be don't do, where you feel say he go do they now? Because the one will be did in Ethiopia then send them. Make a call this caller. Yes, caller, your name and who the call from, please?
My name is Falasewa, I call from London. Please.
Yes, Falasewa, you get the platform.
I want to talk about this issue we put on the table today. About the embassies, ambassadors in Turkey and agriculture.
Okay.
Because we're all there for give we your experience. I think say the embassy for the embassy in Turkey is very important. Reason for that? Because it's a new destination that for Sierra Leoneans they're willing to go for buy business. We're not one. And we get more Sierra Leoneans that when they live in Turkey and work. We're not two. And three, we talk about tourists in Salon. And the other destination that to get away Turkish, I think they want for Cam Salon as a tourist. Now, me on take and I don't know for other people they don't take. I think if we get embassy, they will help a lot. But other people then get a reason. Because me look and say a new destination for most Iranians when they do business. I Turkey, then they go for now. Okay, we look here, we talk about agriculture. The two countries that will and will benefit from this agriculture will respect for us. The kind of way don't they take place. Now Guinea and Liberia. People are to tell you we border them so poor. I let them grow rice in the 5 million acres, or you name it. 7% of and 70% of that they're gonna Guinea. 20% they're gonna Liberia. At 10% they can't stay alone. But if we don't man we borders and say, okay, business are the cost kind of Liberia or not the cost gonna Guinea, it will be okay. Fish now salon expensive now past my Europe.
Make a holiday quick, Falasewa. So what you think say then they carry then goods then they gonna Guinea and Liberia instead of come with them inside Sierra Leone, any part of the country we then go able for sell them. Why you think that?
Well, I look and say, to be frank here, then they say transportation, but I can tell you most of the country, the road network now is very, very, very good. From Freetown to Kailan. Okay? Because if they don't put mechanism in place, don't pass a law, that we get people that go buy them produce and they bring them kind of the city. Then people will take Angola, Guinea, or neither Liberia. People are to tell you, if you go to Guinea, na Bolobine, because I don't live in Guinea, if you see the fresh product the way they come on a salon, if you go to the plaza, everything you think of. If you go to Bonfi, where they say Bolobine, Bonfi, because they're at the port. When there are no Sierra they bring product every day. If you see on the way they flop.
But yes, I understand what you say. What you mean they try for establishing is what they attract them for Guyana rather than for sell them inside Sierra Leone.
When I profit, me they say put them, they make profit.
So you mean say it cost more na Guinea than inside Sierra Leone?
Yes.
Because of some other school of thought they say now because of the road network, the transportation.
No. If you take a look, we road network now, 75% of we road network, they in order. From Freetown to Kono, it's perfectly okay. From Freetown to Kailan, people now, they don't even go through Liberia if they want to go Liberia, they pass through Salon because of the road network. But people that when they do their agriculture, they get for think about Sierra Leoneans then, not to for just the young good. Somebody will tell me, so when you go buy Pamine, who says self na line. While they listen to your program where they go around, they ask the Makituman.
Okay, they talk to the camera.
Talk to the camera. Somebody will say, we go buy fufu today na Kenima. Listen, we get for like we say first. You go buy fufu today 1,000, tomorrow we're going to say 3,000. What you going to tell you say dollar don't go up? Petrol don't go up. Hey, boy. Look the award we'll get for Salon. We did inside the first 7 for the best cacao in Africa. But people then just sabotage.
No, but make a because I think a week or two ago about cacao day, then we get people away come talk to the farmers them. How they say one thing where we get problem now we packaging.
Yes.
Then say now we're packaging. So in that area there, because the thing is, if you they look other country them, even we within at the West, when you go and stores them, you they see how then they display, market them, stuff them from other country them. But it hardly make you see Sierra Leone. So there are some stuff there where you see, even though they put salon, they no say no to salon because the packing, the packing look the same like the other one.
Let's touch into that.
Okay.
We Sierra Leoneans, we no want to do business. Now that make I admire the Timnese, and they contribute 85% of that country there. Not to Fulani, talk about Fulani though. Timnese. They are the say God bless them, those people. If you go in Ethiopia, you will see them to go around. They get markets. We say they can't go in a salon. Okay? A lot of we no one from that organization they for open a business where we will say, Lord, go to the bank. But the other thing, if we go take money in a bank for not paying at trouble. Like all them packaging something the way they talk about. It's a fantastic business. But now we don't move from business, everybody want to be politician again. You see the problem? Now they say agriculture, they can't salon. People are the best. The last time I call it about database. Now I see now that they talk about database, all sign a salon. They them play their way and put them fear them down. If we not bring them up now this program today, not to they enjoy, so we ticket, some ticket now they 500, some they go 400. Because we bring them up in the program. We touch on database. Where some people then look me by the eye. But not saying they happen to in a salon. So if it's Sierra Leoneans, they wouldn't be inside salon. Now, one thing I want to talk about packaging. Then go open a group, then go form a group where then go into that product, that product system there. Banga, before that Banga, now South Africa, they go. So you are called the way I call in the name that here. Now South Africa, they go. They're not a thing for can go say, okay, for we people then. So all this, now we system they do we set. I let them make agriculture under half of salon. If they go to them 3 countries, how they tell you. Plazas where they talk. Plazas they left Guinea. They go to Gambia. Plazas. Petit leaf, cassava leaf. Crane. If you go Gambia, if you see the fresh outside, they come out and send a salon product. Because over there it costs more. No, if we don't get mechanism in place, like where we get people the way to go buy from them people and they can't go Guinea or Liberia. They can't now the other towns there. It will help a lot. But I let them make agriculture and plant rest. The half of salon. All they go to them places and they are say Guinea are the highest people that are in the buy them thing. Some come to Liberia. If they don't put mechanism in place, then 2 countries then they them border them. He is so poor. He's so poor. Where Jamaica travel go Guinea? Before they reach Guinea, not easy than coming to Freetown. Marijuana. Because the road and the border so poor. So when they talk about agriculture, when Lagos do a long life, would they again with the talk? I mean, don't take that, but pertaining to Turkey embassy, me, I believe, say, it's okay for me because a new destination that for Sierra Leoneans and for travel, when I 1, 2, a lot of Sierra Leoneans in the day, 3, now didn't they go for goodbye business. Then 4, you see what the Turkish government do towards this Hajj program. Then fund nearly everything. Okay? Take for Pakistan. Why they see them so Pakistan ambassador, why they watch Poppy Day? We will get Pakistan in our country, Baku? No. We don't get a lot of Pakistans in there. Something like 1 or 2 days. So me like Turkey is very, very important for Salon. I tell everybody that. Because of the new destination that for Europe, and more Sierra Leoneans than they did, and we do more business there in Turkey than going to China.
Okay, before I left you for go Falasewa, Usman Toli na Facebook they say na the small scale agriculture business now you talk about. He say waiting we dey try for look at now. He say na the mechanized and more advanced agriculture we go add value such as agro processing and things then like they one then day.
Yes, I agree with him, but I tell you if the mechanism not in place, I know we left for cancer rest by Freetown. 100,000 leons. If I can go Guinea, they will give me 200,000 leons. But if we border them not in place, say any product where they come on salon, not for go out, now inside salon. I think say it will take away it will help the agriculture well. If you want to prove me right, if you get anybody in a bone thing, let them go to the port. Let you see there. Every day, Pampa they come up from Freetown. 10, 15, who said they go with all them products in there? Look like petrol, what them to do with petrol? What will they sell we on at the price? Then they take that petrol, they go sell another in 2 countries, then they at different price. But now, then they don't stop. The new business now, agriculture and marijuana na the biggest business na borderline in there because the border too poor. It's poor. They say security, they forget. Too poor.
All right.
So the Turkey embassy and also for other people though, based on waiting they happen there, I believe say we need that embassy there.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Falasewa. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hi, this is Aisha from New York.
Yes, I start to get a platform.
Yeah, truthfully, my contribution is today. First, I want to congratulate the Minister of Tourism, Dr. Pratt, for the work they do. And I think we also acknowledge those that are doing well, under the administration. And also, any member would go above and beyond for make sure they can put Salon first to ensure that the world recognize Sierra Leone. So I congratulate them all, and I want to say a lot of kudos to them. In terms of some statement that with the last caller they say, I want to agree with that. In terms of especially then vegetables in Guinea, it's more expensive than Sierra Leone, because even when we can go there for holiday, we find it very difficult to have food that we eat in Sierra Leone because why they think it's too expensive, they'll go with something different. So yeah, not true say, some things and if we will export that in the sub-region, whether in Guinea or Liberia, depending on where the need is, that will be helpful to the agricultural sector. And we'd also say, this new tax reduction, it will help, investors there. It will also help, home-based, Sierra Leoneans, and so everybody will try to improve, and even those of us living in the diaspora, for go back and try to invest and help the country go forward. We're not going to left everything at the government in hand, then therefore implement things then for us, which is definitely the need for implement the light, the sanitation and water. Those are 3 basic needs that you need. You can't live without water. You can't live, in a dirty environment. You cannot live without, light, because some things that they create or wouldn't get for manufacture, they need light for make sure they can refrigerate them, or need for process. Some of them need machinery to make the work go forward. Hopefully, they try to put all these things in place. It will help the country for go before. But with the new budget, I think we all go for sit down and see what's going on within the next few months. I don't think we're going to wait for a whole year. We definitely want to see what's going on within the next 6 months to see improvement, in the economy, to see that, the light and the cleanliness, yes, and the tribe or the country still need help. in that. So I guess Daniel, I'm going to take today. Thank you for the platform.
Thank you very much, Asatu. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
The one for the people them where they care them where's them go na Guinea and Liberia for go sell. One go argue back say it's business. If na business, then they do same as you get people them way they run Guinea and back. Where they left Salome, go Guinea, go buy market, and come back. Even though we look them now small scale, but then self they help for drive the economy and the foreign exchange. Go and go sell na Guinea. Not to Guinea money, then they can use back na Salome. The currency they will go there in between the Leones and the safer. So one go and say yes, now business back then self they do, the only tool where they're able for do. So we just can't say, oh, okay, make them not go sell there. However, government not go block there. But if na certain products and government want for make get less attraction na the border them, and can just put tax by them. And definitely you go see they no go cross with again. But we not go do that at the detriment of them people and they law say plazas. No, just use now vegetable as an example. If you be say they don't get all the mechanism then for the go yonder, go there quick, you get your money, you commodity. Now government put heavy tax on them and enable go there. Then for kind side tongue, then begin suffer pass. I know say yes, people want money. But at the end of the day, not to money no more, people they want. They want the ease for do business. Not so the money no more. They want the ease too. Now here we don't even ask Jelly man them. They cried about transportation. Now I make the like today, Jelly na 3,000. I just hope say by next month, where they know say a lot of people and from the diaspora they no go east and back 3,500. However, even though we they complain about things them way expensive na market, even though yes, it's true, they're expensive, we also learn say people away can go buy bulk. Example, like Yabas. Then go buy a bag of onions, then come with them. You know, say not to one bag, then they sell. Then get for come separate them. The small one gets in price, the medium one gets in price, the big one gets in price. So there is, okay, NGC, according to NGC say, then find out, see, then people and they way can don't go buy bulk, don't wait and can break down, then they try for get excess profit. So I think say the next go the team go na the market. We need for begin ask them people away. We know say yes, some people can explain to we. But the Yabas, I think say because another one the NGC point out, we need to ask them how them prices them they relate to the bag. Some people say price control, other people say free market. You know, go get free market, you say it a control price. So what's in exactly whose kind of market we think say we get a salon? Make a cow this caller. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who call from, please.
Yeah, it's Cyprian Abdurrahman. I call from London.
Yes, Abdurrahman, get the platform.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for the platform. I just want to more about this price control because some people in the forum I read and they talk say like the government they try for impose price control. Sierra Leone with a practice something called a free market economy, whereby the demand and they determine the price. The buyer there is up to the buyer and the seller for let them come up to a price or for let them also agree how much they want to sell the price. Also the government need for do now for like how Usman Toli puts always they talk for make the enable environments like the roads, like the other caller talk and see 75% of the roads say road network there, they are very good now in Sierra Leone. Thanks to the previous government. Therefore, they give kudos to anybody who do something because UNESCO, my way come, most of it in 10 years, it was only talking about roads. So now we they get the benefit. Perhaps education or the current president back we talk about something after 10 years, we they see that benefit. But the government needs to give praise to where praise is due. Somebody need a government for 10 years, then he say no do nothing. He has to be doing something. So that enemy wants to talk about the price control. Then but the information minister is just keep saying the same thing all the time, doesn't make it true. You understand? He don't go now all the network there, the follower since yesterday, he keeps saying the same thing. He's just repeating it, just monologue, just repeating himself. That doesn't make it true. Most of the talk, the way they talk, the people who say they are not correct. The budget is large, you know, they don't create like how Usman Toli talker, they don't sack somebody, which they then criticize the APC for so many times. You know, I like for becoming a historian, so I like to bring history into the conversation. You know, if they criticize, say they don't do something, why do they do? You get the opportunity for correct things. This is why we are getting so agitated because this government, it get the opportunity for no repeat the mistake what the previous government they do. Because then they don't criticize and say, why you they sack ministers from one department, you bring another. It just be the honest was just recycling. The ministers there, they keep doing the same. They don't sack no minister, only ministers there, just they recycle there. I don't ever see nobody. In fact, I talk about the woman, the energy minister. He come from the cabinet. He put her in government all together. This government no ever put nobody in government. Pass this Sandy guy, he don't bring her back. So we are just doing the same thing. Then, so I just see say we are just going on in a circle. The cabinet is too large. People in the complaint say the sufferness in Mukuna, the country. Okay, I can understand who side they come from. You understand? No accountants know they do accounting. Or go talk say one person there for they do credits, the other do debits. I know when they see the accountants need. So this thing I still bother me. Every total study for the last 4 years, I still question myself. Why you they get a debit or they get credit for? No, the same person they will do the same thing. For they will get a balanced equation. If you don't they do credit standard or debit, when who say you go able to tally the two accounts for let you come up with you balance accounts. They know how much you don't spend how much. So it's just a way to create jobs for the boys. So, thank you very much, AAA. You know, so we they beg the government, we not say that they try the president to get good things where they plan for cows, they boss. People will get there one day. We will get there. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yes, don't forget to. Even though, like I said earlier, we did talk about the reshuffle, but the reshuffle not that far from the budget. And Parliament could begin to don't just know on the budget and see how everything they unfold. And definitely, we not go just left everything there. We will definitely talk about them. But the phone line don't close now. And we they hope for the best for Sierra Leone. Now the best we want. Like I said yesterday, if you listen to the president, there was a town hall meeting France. If you listen to him, it's like he has a good heart. Me, I no go say na the one they hold around them. But something not look clear fine. Something not look clear fine. But they hope for the best for Sierra Leone. For the 1.5 million. The 1.5 million today on the left and force. Let me see how the things then they unfold. Let me see how this they soak before we can talk about them. I begin updates just no way we start because as for today, yesterday, Saliu Jallo, the Times newspaper, spend the net na CID. This morning, the head of Sludge, the monk, Nazgala, then call on 98.1 and they ask him, say, what thing happened? He say, in call na CID, then tell him, say, yes, na they Saliu pass the net, and they no agree for tell him the reason why he passed the net day. Few hours later, Umar Fofana say, CID confirmed to him say, now concerning a text where the journalist send for inquire about a 1.5 million where he say then deposit na chief minister in account. From there, chief minister in office, he pull press release. All the time they talk so he didn't our website and he didn't our Facebook page. If you want to see all the thing, he pull press release, say not to so be and deny the facts of waiting happen. Say in fact not to Saliu Jallo self na be the only journalist we request if such not true or not true. He says so if the old Saliu Jallo he not get anything for do with him. But remember, CID say not concerning that text day. So between CID and chief minister in office, we don't know who is saying what. All this linger to SL mining. And say na SL mining, I ain't give that money they as kickback to chief minister because waiting do they want for make they arrange for make them go begin for mine back since their license has been cancelled. From there, SMN say no to true, they no deposits no money na nobody in account, and na fake and false news. This evening time, we see say they don't release the journalist Saliu Jallo on bail. They don't release him on bail. We go look for make this one not be the other story then we at the end of the day then sweep under the carpet though no nothing again. But this particular one we really want for know would I say what? Would I deposit what? Because according to the first news, then be tell we say the police they don't go na EcoBank for go verify if the chief minister get account there. And if he get account there, if that kind of money they be deposited na the account. All the other one them we then give you now. We'll not get updates on that anymore. But chief minister in press release, he tell we say chief minister get ATM. Get the ATM card for EcoBank. but you no get account there. I don't know if it makes sense to you. Maybe then they do an a salon. But myself, I go and say because of ease of traveling international and whatever, but you not get account there, but you get the ATM card. So please, we will recommend at the diaspora one low go na Eco Bank. It look like say then the ATM card, we you not get bank account there. Some people they say maybe na CID just take up on themselves, go arrest the journalist. Other people then they say na the chief minister in office or the chief minister himself na in send for arrest. But for transparency's sake, like I said, we know say everybody don't pull press release. But now I make you sleep in week, other thing, you know say salon every day na new one. Now I make you sleep in week just now. Other thing happen on this one, we just forget about her. Because yesterday, waiting me there around, the first lady be there London. He say not to all man we get PhD. He say some PhD them. He say some PhD them. Some PhD holder them. He say them be full bad. So the first lady say. So now that will be the sky for process. So as we wake this morning now, we don't hear this. Other people and they say, well, something na KKY in yake. Remember, we tell KKY say KKY no sabi about governance. You know sabi about governance, like how in sabi. But on a more serious note, we just need transparency. We just need transparency. Why the journalists can be arrested? Now, could they left this talk first or not? They discuss them? Would they wait? When they say as this they go on, things then go begin unfold. Why they arrest them? Because if, according to what we hear from Muwa Ufufana, I say, na inquire. And not even publish it. Inquire. Why they arrest them? If na inquire. But, this is Sierra Leone. And one thing where the president be done the talk say, no journalists not in a jail, no journalists. Press freedom day. So, we they hope say the chief minister in another for this arrest. Because if he did it, definitely it don't jeopardize in office. Because somebody no go ask you question, you send for make the arrest them. Again, now these people can talk about we law enforcement people in a salon. Now this Triple A no start. Stop and right there. And right there have stopped. He said, we demand a full investigation of the circumstances leading to the arrest of the journalist and the government inquiry in whether the chief minister has abused his ministerial code. That's what he say. Saliu S. Sama. He say yes, you can get prepaid express card without bank account in Sierra Leone, sir. Because what we are talking here is about Sierra Leone. So which bank in Sierra Leone will they give credit card as you quote? Which bank then as alone will they give credit card? When are the prepaid express card without any bank account? Which one, sir? Because one close, but I want to make you comment on Facebook, make I read them back, so that we go know. Because then things are fine, make we the know. So because we learn every day. We dey learn every day because we need them kind thing in a salon. So if that dey happen, we don't know. It's good salute S, don't tell we say it dey happen. Edward Sef don't back him up. He say no to Echo Bank. He say no to ATM Echo Bank Express card. Not ATM card, Echo Bank Express card. This can be given to you by a credit union and you can only access it after creating an account or activate it. Oh, okay. Well, I think we're still in at the same page. Now, Sally, you know they wait for. Sally say yes, you can get prepaid express card without bank account, in bracket credit card. And here we are talking about Sierra Leone. All man they talk, but I still wait for Sally. Sally, I want to lock the domot, but now I wait for Sir. Because you say impossible. Jesse Lemon, they ask, he says, so AAA, you want for say we are not to that standard in Sierra Leone. In Sierra Leone, sir. We wish. Mohamed Tijamba say, he say, UBA used for get prepaid card. And then we get one 3 years ago. Well, you see, who they learn? Who they learn? So when we go salon, we now say they get prepaid card there. Now we know say they get prepaid card. Franco just say, he say the police are influenced by the politicians. They don't work for the interest of the citizens. Bintu Sama say something look fishy now. God go reveal the truth. Oh, definitely. I make no one talk, but I will just want talk, but we don't learn say person can get prepaid card in a salon, which is good. He say you be get them. So we'll get for send make we go ask. Edward says Eco Bank na an international bank, so make we not underestimate Sierra Leone. Well, that's why we are here. If we don't know say then things then they exist, then make we therefore make we know. Because what do they say now? Having the card without having the account. Yes, we know saying at the West we get some prepaid cards them way you can able use a Visa Master, whichever way back them up and you put your money there at the store and you can buy what you want buy and stuff them like that. But even at that kind of amount we they talk about now like 1.5 million, outside they put on prepaid card. I not say na so it be, because all we to the talk so na allegedly. But again, if we have those services, we want to know so that easy for we they do business na salon. We know say those services do exist. Because as it is now, because of the scandal, everybody they try for cleaning name. So we just want for no say na something way they exist as salon. Anyway, now I go lock today on program. We go there back tomorrow. We don't know what to the cow tomorrow, but if you be say this don't so good one, maybe now we'll go carry it. Oh, Sally don't come back home. Let's just read what Sally say. He say all the international banks them na salon they offer prepaid express card. Hey, the prepaid card now don't come on now right on Facebook. Let we just leave everything there. And when we go come with this conversation, as everything unfold, we go come later in a table. We just hope for the best for Sierra Leone as usual, eh? Always who they do now, not for smear person, but not for just make Salon be a better country, so that we all go gladly whenever we go Salon. Till we meet again, Tripoli say, Tata.